Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for July 2nd, 2018. Hope everybody had a safe holiday weekend. Yesterday was very hot, very oppressively hot, and if you didn't like yesterday, you're not going to like today either. It's going to be very hot and humid again today. Matter of fact, it might actually go a tick or two higher in temperature in terms of degrees, a degree or two higher, and a little bit higher in humidity also. So the heat index values are going to reach the middle 100s today, so it's not going to be a good day to be outside. And if you are stuck outside and you have to because it's your work, make sure you're just staying plenty hydrated, and hopefully they'll allow you to take some frequent breaks and get out of the heat every once in a while, because it's going to be even worse than yesterday in many areas. So if you're in the mid-90s yesterday, expect upper 90s today. Those areas that were in the upper 90s, you might have a few areas challenge 100 degrees, but with the increase in humidity, it's kind of like a balance there. You increase the humidity, there's only so much the temperature can go up, but I still think you're going to have an opportunity to be in the upper 90s across a larger area today as opposed to Sunday. So it's going to be very close, but cold front's off to our west. That's going to stay there. As a matter of fact, it's going to try to come eastward, and then it's just going to fall apart here. It gets to western Pennsylvania later this afternoon and evening, and then here's overnight, nothing. Okay, so it just dissipates. Remaining very muggy overnight. Temperature is going to be in the 70s for lows tonight, and some places down here in the metro areas won't get much below 80 overnight. So it's going to be very warm in the overnight hours, even for areas that down to 78 at night is not a comfortable sleeping weather at all. So hopefully there's some air conditioning that you can get overnight at least. So going forward from this point, we're going to have the opportunity to start introducing at least isolated chances for thunderstorms going forward. I don't see this as being a big deal because we get to Tuesday, you have you see this model here showing some isolated to widely scattered thunderstorms. That is a possibility start beginning on Tuesday, and I think it's going to be mainly northwest of I-95. We're still dealing with a lot of subsidence, and because of that upper level ridge still in place over the region. And when you have that subsidence, that leads to dry air and sinking air. So you're going to be battling that sinking air, and I really don't think the coverage is going to be looking like anything like this. If you look at the NAM high-res future simulated radar, it actually is very uninterested with Tuesday. And same thing for Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be the same deal. You have an opportunity for an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon. Here's Wednesday. Not much different. But we'll have the opportunity to still be we're going to be in the 90s, just not quite as hot on Tuesday because we're going to start introducing a little bit more in the way of clouds. So we're going to be partly cloudy as opposed to mostly sunny. That probably keeps temperatures capped in the middle 90s and not upper 90s. Okay, and then we get to Thursday, we're probably in the lower 90s. All right, so it's not going to be like we're progressively going down here, but we're still in a heat wave because you're over 90 degrees, and you need in consecutive days. We hit our third consecutive day on Sunday. Today will be the fourth, and you got fifth and sixth on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then looking at Thursday, it looks like it's also going to be, for many areas, going to be in the 90s. Again, isolated thunderstorm possible late in the afternoon. It's going to be again northwest of I-95. It looks like for that opportunity to occur. So most areas miss out on it, but if you're lucky enough to get a thunderstorm, it could cool you off. And some of you, of course, by the time we get to that point, are going to be begging for it because it's, this is now, at this point, at least 7 days of temperatures 90 or above. And it's once it gets past, 3 or 4 days, it starts getting a little bit, ridiculous, and you want it to go away. So we are going to get a break, though, it looks like. We're going to have a cold front approaching here on Friday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms about any time during the day, more concentrated in the afternoon. You can see these thunderstorms along a cold front that's moving off to the south. Cold front situated up here like this, and you have high pressure moving in behind it. This is going to come in over the weekend. This is going to kick this front south and keep it south. And so we have scattered showers and thunderstorms to deal with here on Friday. Probably doesn't get up to 90. It might be the first day you don't hit 90 this week. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does, but I mean, you're looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms is going to keep and then the clouds associated with it with the front is going to keep the temperatures down a little bit. So we'll stay in the probably upper 80s here on Friday, and then after that front moves through, you can see here's the overnight moves away, and Saturday is now a partly to mostly sunny day, and we're going for a dry weekend here because the same thing here on Sunday. We're actually mostly sunny here on Sunday, but temperatures are going to be back down to near average for this time of year, so we're going to get back down into the low to mid 80s. Okay. Generally mid-80s, I would say, 84, 85-ish for most areas. Maybe up in the Poconos, you're hanging around 80 degrees. But, I mean, it's going to be a nice, refreshing weekend where the temperatures are not, humidity's not too high. temperatures are back down to normal levels. So we'll get a temporary break. I do think after that, after we get past the weekend, going into next week, temperatures are going to start going up again as another ridge tries to build in. At least a part of a ridge is going to start to build in. It's not going to be as strong as the previous one. So we're not talking about upper 90s and near 100. We're talking about temperatures getting up close to the 90-degree mark and just kind of staying there all week, it looks like. So that's a look ahead past this weekend. But, loosely have something to look forward to coming to this upcoming weekend. We have still warm temperatures, obviously mid-80s, but lower humidity and temperatures not as oppressive. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 2nd, 2018. Have a great Monday.